Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my first ever The Hunter video, or any video actually. So let's give this a go. I wanted to make a video just after all the talk about the trophy lodges, and also now the new .17 caliber rifles come out. I thought, let's go and try it out with some bunnies. I've actually just heard some goats calling in the background. So we will also be running along the .308 Nosler partition rifle, which got on sale yesterday, so my shooting skill's very low with it, but it looks like it does the job for goats. So without further ado, I'd like to show you around my trophy lodge, and you guys can just watch this and then work out if you actually want to come in and have a look at it yourself. I have two, Elk Manor and the Rears. We're going to Elk Manor first and show you how it goes around. I love it with all the new Swedish decorations. I live in Stockholm at the moment. My partner Jenny, she's Swedish, and we've moved here and we're going to set up. So we'll be celebrating Midsummers this weekend as well, and this is just pretty cool. It gets everyone in the holiday spirit in here. So yeah, anyway, this is my trophy lodge. There's a lot of room for improvement in some of them. Like, I'm not happy with the whitetail or the blacktail actually, and the goat is just a shy under 300. So yeah, but the polar bear is nearly 30. It's 29.8 or something, I think, from memory. But I'm purposely not going to show you what any of these scores are. You can either try and guess them or come and have a look on Sunday. Yeah, so this is the new trophy lodge with the Midsummers theme in it, and we'll quickly, without further ado, because you know maybe it doesn't interest you that much, go into the rears. So I think I must have been extremely lucky from what I can hear, and albinos seem to like me. I'm not sure why. Maybe you know, I'm just a magnet for them. Yeah, so I shot the albino hog here, or actually I shot it with a bow. It was last Friday or something. So I've got the pieball and the albino side by side. Albino whitetail, piebald Roosevelt elk, albino red deer. I have to do this one because I can never pronounce it. It's light grey loose. Sorry, hang on, the steam thing's just popped up. Go away. Light grey Lucietric. However you pronounce that, I'm not sure. It's not a huge goose, but yeah, this is like about the 5th goose I ever shot. That turkey was the first turkey I ever shot. I thought it was yeah, I thought it was maybe they were all white or something. Not really, but you know, I was like, what in the world? And yeah, my non-typical whitetail as well, which I'd love to shoot more of. Oh, you can actually hear the goats outside, so let's go and blast them. Hopefully they're yeah, ready to be blasted. Now, I don't know if you guys hunt goats much. They are skittery, annoying, horrible things to hunt, really. I used to use the 223 on them a lot because it's my favourite gun in real life, and I've shot, I don't really know, somewhere between 1,000 and 2,000 goats. Not all with the 223. Quite a lot with the 303 as well, but yeah, once I got hold of that 223, it's such a fast, accurate. Oh, what the hell's that? Gun. There it is. And skitterish I was just talking about. What have we got? It's nothing big anyway. Leave him. So last time I was holding a multiplayer game and I got excited and quit without getting my blind. So I think there was heaps of rabbits out there. Maybe we can find some more. And potentially catch that goat up as well. So this side of the bush ranges run, you can find lots of foxes. It seems to be just an abundance of them, and it's pretty easy to shoot to, especially over Val de Bois or something like that, unless you're around the river on the other, and it's not too bad. But here you can just, you know, use the jack rabbit whistle wherever you want, and then set yourself up on a rock somewhere. I actually had to go at an Arctic fox with the new gun. earlier this morning, and I chest shot it, and it just ran off. So I'm not sure if it's actually that powerful and whether it's worth using on foxes. Especially if you were going to be going in white rhyme map. Sorry, a little tongue twister. Because you just take a 2d3 or a 243 and then you can shoot all the fox and the deer anyway. But then, you know, you've got to work out how to get the snow here if that's what you're after. So you just got to work out what sort of loadout you want to take for that. Yeah, anyway, so usually I'd be just sprinting to find some rabbits, because, you know, spooking them is pretty good because they'll go back into the hole, but also because it will be obviously a lot faster to... Hang on a second, sorry. No. So what was I talking about? Oh, that's right, yeah, it'll be a lot faster just to find them. And I actually need to shoot them for the 2 competitions that are going at the moment, both the Midsummer's one and the .17 as well. So I've got a track coming up here. It's probably likely to be a fox, I would say. Here. No, rabbits first up. This is good. Let's find... Before we get going, I'm too cheap to buy 2 scopes, and why would you need to anyway? Male fox, just like that. You know what, let's have a go. I'll call them in right here. Actually, before I do that, I always mark where I hear the call come from, because I'm terrible at forgetting. Alright, and we'll sit up on that hill there. These rabbits are not going to go anywhere, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm a probably overuser of the scent eliminator, mainly because I actually forget to just put it on. So if I have it on all the time, then yeah, I can't go too wrong. So let's give this new gun a go out on a fox, and I am going to try and oh dear, get stuck on these rocks that you can't get stuck. Alright, here we go, let's have a go here. Now, yeah, this should be fine here. Anyway, yeah, let's try and shoot this fox, and hopefully my shot placement's better than on the Arctic fox. I always try and make a habit of studying the organ chart or whatever, you know, in the little harvest screen that you get, to see where the heart and lungs and things are, because it does actually vary on all animals. Yeah, so well, let's see if this fox comes in anyway. Oh, here he comes. My skills overall in the game are pretty low still, compared to, like, if you watch Who Cares videos or something. I must give a bit of a fanboy moment to and say thank you so much. You taught me a lot, pretty much all the species. Yeah, anyway, but if you watch his videos, they are awesome, and they'll give you more sort of dedicated guides to each sort of individual animal. Oh, that was a bit weird. Maybe the old camo is not working so good here. Anyway, alright, back to the rabbits. Oh, he's still sitting there. You know what, let's have a go with it. Let's have a long shot. Where are you? Oh, this is a very long shot. I don't even know what the bullet drop's like on these things. Guess we're about to find out, right? Hopefully he's going to come just to the left of this bush here. Oh, fuck it, I'll have a go. Well, I didn't spook him at all, which means I'd say it dropped really low. Maybe it doesn't drop that much. No, to chase the fox. To apologise for swearing before. I'm a terrible Kiwi, and I've been in the trade industry my whole life, and it just slips out without even Yeah, she will run without even me noticing it. So I'll have to improve on those if I want to make some more videos. Right, so anyway, we found the rabbits. I'm just going to go and see if I actually hit this fox, because the dock messages are really annoying. Which I guess is what they're intended to do. Yeah, look, there's rabbits all over here. This should be awesome once I finally get myself sorted out. I'll probably just end up fast forwarding this next part of the video for you guys. I'd say don't want to. What 0 to 10? Yeah, here we go. Right, so it's about here that I had a shot at it. I did hit it. Body. Interesting. So I'd almost guess that it doesn't drop at that range, and hopefully we can find out what this range was of that. I've done lots of 22 shooting as well. We get lots of possums and rabbits, and we actually even shoot goats with them in New Zealand, but you got to be a very good shot. You go for just below the ears, or yeah, a definite lung heart shot, but it's not recommended. So yeah. Anyway, so sorry, what I was saying is, yeah, like you can shoot possums pretty accurately, or to 100 meters, I guess, with a 22. Small targets, obviously, and you need a good scope. So yeah, I guess if you're good enough, you can shoot at any range. But yeah, it just gets a little bit too tricky after that. And possums don't shy away either, so you can get in closer usually. So where did Mr. Foxy go? I'm one of the competitions I'm thinking about running again. Soon actually is going to be called Not So Fantastic Mr. Fox, and it's the smallest weight combined from the Arctic fox and red fox, and a new fox, female over there. So yeah, that should be pretty interesting. Yeah, this red fox is here somewhere. I don't know if you guys can see this. I get terrible glare in the sun, and it makes it really hard to see things in game. I chop and change topic a lot. Sorry, I'm like this in real life too. People are like, what were you talking about? I'm like, I don't know. So yeah, sorry. He's fleeing again already. I have never really actually had to run after foxes before. I usually shoot them with a 223, and that just drops them on the spot. I think even if you clip them in the tail with that thing, it'll drop them. So I'm just going to have to hope. Oh, there's Mr. Goatee again. Yeah, it's the same one again. I'm not even going to bother with them until I find this fox at least. Now, I would have thought that there would have been another track around here somewhere. There's actually lots of tracks here, so maybe it's another rabbit warren. I'm getting terrible glare from the window here as well, which doesn't help. Oh well. So there's two options. Either he's done a bolt on an angle, because obviously it's the tracks are only where he was facing at the time. So I think he's probably done a bit of an angle. We shall have a look. again. This is probably another part that I'll just, here we go, yeah, I was right. So, I'll probably fast forward this bit out for you guys because, you know, I have no idea how long it's going to take to get this fox. But I'm interested to see what distance my shot was at and where I even hit him. I have a feeling, yeah, there it is. Just start to get feelings about the tracks in this game. Reindeer, actually, the solo ones, I find them really, really annoying once they spook them, actually. I don't know why, it's just the variable terrain there, I think, that makes it, in Hemmeldale, makes them a little bit harder to track. We're starting to go towards the boundary here, which I'm not real super excited about, but apparently they're not supposed to flee out of the border, though I have had 2 dead animals outside the border in my short time playing this game, so I don't trust that 100%. Yeah, I'm just going to get a little bit low now. It's almost going to be impossible to hunt him in this thick stuff, but we'll give it a go. And yeah, maybe we get lucky. Roaming. I wonder if we can. Next one's probably going to be fleeing again, I would imagine. You probably find, which I think I'll probably experiment from now on a little bit with, but sometimes a lot of animals, especially if you're like bow shooting hogs, it's go and have a cup of tea if you hit them with the arrow and they run off. They seem to only bleed out once they hit roaming again, and if you chase them, it takes a long, long time. Whether if you is fleeing, whereas if you I don't know, head off in the other direction or something, make a mark where it doesn't come back later. You only get sort of one set of fleeing tracks and then into roaming, then you'll find the body usually. But yeah, if you just keep spooking it, for some reason it seems to stop bleeding. So yeah, that's just what I found anyway, not gospel. I have to say, I'm really enjoying this hunting community. I've played Dota for many years, and Eve. Eve's not too bad as well, actually, but Dota's stupidly toxic, and yeah, I haven't got off the computer feeling angry at people in a long time. I don't know if any of you guys play Dota. If you play LOL, I feel sorry for you. No, obviously I'm just joking. It's the old bit of banter, isn't it, as the English would say? Bit of banter, mate. Probably terrible accents. Alright, we have wasted a lot of time on this fox, and I think video wise I might have to suck it up and just pretend that actually I think the next track's probably up here. But I'm just looking at the curve of the last tracks. You see it's sort of curved upwards a little bit in direction. Yeah. Actually the last one was a fleeing track, they can stop that. But yeah, if you guys are new and listening to this, start to look at the hunter. Yeah, look, here it is up here. Start to look at the hunter mate, and use. They seem to run in patterns and smooth patterns, like this running in a smooth curve, sort of off to the right at the moment. And a lot of the animals will run in straightish lines and things like that. So if you come across a track that's heading in an odd direction, chances are it was just potentially like moving around a tree or something when it dropped the track, and it's not actually the direction it goes. Especially if you get like fleeing and then once it calms down into the roaming, those ones should be pretty straight, and from the fleeing into the roaming is actually where the direction can change on a lot of the animals. But yeah, hopefully I've been slow enough now, and I'm going to I mean, you know, I don't think a real life fox with a bullet in it will come back to a call, but that's what we're going to try and do here. So there's the midsummer competition on at the moment, which is heavy. Yeah, it's all your weights combined from the boar, moose, reindeer, and European rabbit. So yeah, that's got a little bit of fun. And I've just, what have I got to do? I've only got to do the European rabbit, but I'm not happy with my reindeer score. Couldn't find any bulls actually. They're all just well, I did find some small ones. I don't think herd dominance is a thing in this game because those small boars, boars, small stags or bulls, whatever you want to call them, we call them stags in New Zealand, yeah, they wouldn't have got anywhere in the territorial fights that I'm sure they have. Well, herd dominance, whatever you want to call it, hierarchy, sorry, that's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, so my moose currently is sitting just under 600 kgs. It's like 592, which I'm pretty happy about, but obviously I'll probably go back and try and get one over 600 a couple of times. Oh, what's that? There's our fox. Oh, our fox. Look how far it, well, how am I supposed to follow that? It just went into the hill. Oh no, wait, it must have been the rendered distance actually. And I'm crawling anyway. What was I talking about? Yeah, so my moose is just under 600 kgs. We're gonna leave this fox alone. He's obviously healthy enough. I haven't seen any more bleeding marks for him. I'll go and check this one out. If you lose the bleeding tracks on them with the bullets, unless you know where you shot it, it's a good chance that they are not going to die. So. Yes, but so far I've seen that arrows kill everything, but I read on the forum the other day it's not actually 100% guaranteed, so yeah. Alright, should we give it one more go? Give it one more go. This is going to be a little bit interesting here though. Alright, I am going to try and not be out of bounds. I can't remember that. Just see the shape there still. So I'm hoping it was pretty close this one actually, so I might not be able to stay away far enough, so it won't, yeah. Oh, I think that's it there already. Maybe? One of the weird reflecting thing. Yeah, it's just a rock. Oh, that's good though. In position a bit better. Right. So I love this spotting scope. If you guys are new and want to buy anything, I highly recommend this. This picks up stuff the binoculars just don't pick up and don't spot, and you save a lot of time, especially if there's many animals to spot. Definitely one of the best purchases. I looked at it for ages. Nah, I'm not going to buy it. Why do I need it? Got the binoculars, you know. But no, this you can zoom right in on things, and it makes it a lot better. So. I'm also going to have to work out how to start editing these videos properly, put some fancy graphics and things in like that, but hopefully the content's good for you guys anyway. If this fox doesn't turn up soon, we are going to bounce. Come on, bounce, baby. Right. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, no one got time for that. I'm sorry, Mr. Fox, you're not worth it. Alright. because I wasted enough time, I'm going to run to the blind, pick it up, run back, and shoot some rabbits, and then I'll fast travel across to one of my tent locations, and I think my feeders are still active. Here they are, so we'll try and get ourselves a good feral hog and maybe some goats, but I won't be wasting too much time on this. It was just a video to see how this the new rifle works, shoot a few rabbits on the way, and this will be our old fox track. Yep, and yeah, show you how I hunt anyway. I really love all the competitions, especially the community ones, and I tried my best at the bear competition that was done by a BC kid the other day, and if you guys don't, you should be getting involved in the community competitions. They're good fun. They're run by community members, not EW, even though some of the staff help out. And big thank you and shout out to Todd and Caledonian Blues. They put together an amazing competition generator or app, and it takes care of all the scoring and everything, and makes it super easy to use, so there's no excuses for not participating in the competitions. Yeah, so anyway, I tried it at beer one, but it was just super frustrating. I didn't have much luck at all. In hindsight, I should have probably started with like grizzly bears, because they're sort of a bit more easy to hunt. There's not so many challenges in the way, and yeah, no, this is a problem I get, as I can't stick to tasks. Must shoot everything. So yeah, I'll run over here. Yeah, yesterday there was a big rabbit warren here actually, but it was just in the most annoying spot. This is just the blind you get when you buy the year subscription, I think it comes with. I can't remember. They were right on the crest of this hill, so I had no clean line of sight. It was over here actually, and the best I could do was just see 2 out of about the 6 warrens or something. It was huge, and I ended up just getting frustrated and wasting a lot of my time here. That was lucky. I didn't even check whether I had enough space to come and get it. That would have made things life interesting. Oh, we would have just skipped across to the tent. Alright, so back to this rabbit hutch. It's about there from memory, I think. Oh, come on. My mouse is playing up. Time for a new one, and I need to get a Swedish keyboard soon too, so I can start writing a proper svenska. I'm just learning that as well, so still pretty terrible at it. So yeah, these maps are amazing. They're so huge. I've never done any hunting in Australia actually. I've been there. I lived in Sydney for 2 years. Beautiful country. And you know, I'm a Kiwi, and we have a big rivalry, the Australians and the Kiwis, so I must congratulate you guys. You do have a very nice country, and your wildlife's pretty amazing as well. So your beer's terrible though, apart from some of the craft beers and stuff around, but anyway, that's another subject. We won't get into that. And yeah, anyway, so yeah, probably just fast forward this bit too, I think. I use the Q a lot, which is the no hands running. It took me about 2 or 3 weeks to even realise it was there. Should have looked at the tutorial, and then as I'm running around I just hit X, which is the free look as well, so I really only have my something here, probably another fox. Oh yeah, it's the big male before. Yeah, so I really only need to use the mouse to have a look around and stuff like that, and it's actually really handy, especially if you're trying to eat your breakfast, have a coffee or something like that. It works in all modes and all postures as well. So at the moment I'm standing, but you know, it does crouching, and it also works. Obviously, you can't see me and my fingers, but yeah, just going to take my word for it. Good on White Rime Ridge as well. Such a weird name, that one. White. I'm probably saying it wrong. I have to have a look at it again. So if you don't hunt here much, the goats are actually, I said they're annoying, but they're really fun. You can have a really big bomb up session on them, which is what we call in New Zealand, but you just blast all the goats until there's no more goats. And the most important thing to do is to not chase after your kills with the goats. They actually don't flee that far, and especially if you're chasing them up to a hill or something like that, just walk up slowly, even crouch, and you quite often see them even come running back towards you again. But if you start chasing off at them, then it just keeps forcing them further and further away all the time. I wonder if that was our old... There's a lot of tracks here actually. There might have been another herd through here. Oh no, we've got some more rabbits. Right, so we must be just about in the thick of the rabbits again, are we? Let's try and find the warrens then. Again, I learned how to... Oh, here's one. There's another one. So there's one here and there's one up there. I learned how to hunt these from Who Cares video. Their video. He does it in Val de Bois, and I'm not sure, maybe this map wasn't out there then, but it's a lot easier to hunt them on this map as well, depending on where they are. Sometimes they're in the nice open fields in there too. Alright, so we've got quite a spread out lot of warrens here. There's one here, there's one there. So I'm just trying to work out, there's one here, and then there was a couple over there. I'm just trying to work out the best spot to put my blind. I think it's going to be up on this hill here. Give me a bit of height and elevation, so I can see down on the wascally wabbits a little bit better. So of course the rabbit score is done on weight, and I didn't realise this until just the other day actually. I don't know how to say your name, sorry, but your D3 came in and had a look at my trophy lodge. I'm just going to call you D3, and he was telling me that the female rabbits score higher, which Who Cares probably said, but I've got another goat coming in somewhere. Oh, there's one here too. Jeepers, they're all over the place. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I'm going to try and go up over here. Yeah, sorry. Who Cares probably said that it's to do with the weight, and the females are usually a little bit heavier. So I think 2.5, something like that. It's a pretty big rabbit. I'd have to have a look again. Maybe I can work out how to edit the correct size. So let's have a look at this. The burrows come out of scan. Not scan resolution. It's talking about Eve now. Yeah, the burrows sort of seem to disappear. Pretty quickly, and if you're not looking, there's one there. So if you're not looking at them, they will just, like, I can't actually see that now until I go through my binoculars, see, and it pops back up like that. There's a goat somewhere, let's see if I can pick it up. Oh yeah, over by the old watering pond. At their old watering pond. So, not real super happy with where this is set up. Might actually move it again, I think. Doesn't take long for the rabbits to come back out again. I actually didn't check to see if I chased them all back in, but sprinting up to the warrens usually does a pretty good job at putting them all back in. Now, the biggest problem is putting one here. I thought, yeah, there's a rabbit warren just there. here, one there. Right. One. Oh, big warren, bad spot. I'm probably going to get one of the tripods actually eventually, because it seems to be the way to shoot them, because you get that elevation that you need. Yeah. There's one here, one there. I'm sure there was a couple in here too, wasn't there? Yeah, one there. Yeah, with a hunting tripod, I think I might just do it anyway. Probably going to just put it here. I can see 4 from there. Let's give this a go. So it wasn't where I originally thought. Obviously elevation helps, but it's not. Now I actually think I'm going to be too close to this one here, but you never know your luck. So 1, 2, 3's there. That should be enough. Now we just play the fun waiting game. I know some people put the tripods right on top of them. Oh, look at this. Oh, he knows I'm there. Come on, sense bro. Here, 1 minute left. Some people put the shooting tripods right on top of the burrows and just sit there with the shotty and just play whack-a-mole with them. As soon as they pop out, they blast them. The reloading's quite cool. Sorry, I've already got a few shots in it, but I've got a little semi-automatic 22, a little bit like this. It's actually Dad's in New Zealand. So you open the tube up, slot the 11 rounds in, and you tighten it back up again and cock it. So nice little animation. I wish I'd got a different coloured scope. The white looks a bit weird on it. Oh, there's a rabbit there. Right. So what have we got? That is a female. That's a good start. 1 down. So yeah, I always just run out and get them. You've spooked them back into the holes anyway. It doesn't seem to make much difference. Now I need to get cottontail rabbits as well, I think. So is that 1.3 here? It's teeny tiny. There we go. So it's position 6. Yeah, I need to improve quite a lot. While I'm waiting for the next rabbit, I'll just have a look up on my phone actually what the scoreboard's looking like. What have we got here? Not too much yet. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know, but you can just open the launcher up yeah, on your phone, just in the browser, and access everything. Obviously you can't launch the game from it, but everything else, even the store, is available there. So right, where is it? There it is. Midsummer's Smorgasbord. So, oh wow, someone's got a 938 fab_hunter. Yeah, so to be competitive now, you need to be at least in the 900s. I am 40 kgs off that, 42 kgs off being competitive. I think this goat's coming. Oh, it's another. It's a new sound. So there's a herd over there we can go and have a look at in a second. Oh, there's a rabbit out. Oops, I don't want to use the 308 on it. It'll be rabbit jam all over the paddock. Oops, got run on still too. So you don't get any sound reduction from my understanding from these blinds too, or scent. So you've got to be pretty careful. There he is. What is it? On the female? See, okay, so this was talking about the binoculars before, how long it takes, and now if I get this out. So rabbits do that stomping thing in real life as a warning. I'm not sure if this is the same in this game. See how much faster it was? Right, that's brilliant. Let's put one in this. I'll wait for it to stop again, and hopefully I don't miss because my shooting skill... Oh, there was another one there too. And that other burrow that was up the hill there. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they do that stopping thing in real life to warn the other rabbits. The other rabbits can feel the vibrations, and it's not always a warning sign, but it's definitely communication through it all. So, is it another small one? Yeah, another small one. Yeah, see that the other rabbit ran back into there. Alright, we'll just wait here and get a couple more. 6, I think that's what it was before, wasn't it? But that's another 1.1 something kg. Yeah. I bet you it comes down to the biggest rabbit too. That'd be pretty funny if there's like a kg in it between the top places at the end of the day. While I'm chilling out here, I will have a look as well actually. If you guys are new, I can't recommend the Hunter Wiki enough. There's a rabbit out already, wowza. I'm going to come back in. That is just packed full of information, and yeah, everything in there. Fur variations, ballistics, hunting tips and tactics, all the maps where you'll find the animals, what animals are found on what map, the beginner's guides, buy guides, everything, and that's, as far as I know, run by Who Cares as well, so make sure you check his videos and stuff out, and they're really nicely put together and very informative. So, well, I was just checking the leaderboard. So the rabbits come out like that, I think just randomly, to be honest. They probably can see or smell you, they'll go back in, but like sometimes I've been, I don't know, 40, 50 metres away trying to get some long shots on them, and they go back in, you know, there's no way they've detected me from that far away. So, right, what are we looking for? European rabbits. Trying to look at the phone and the computer screen at the same time. Highly professional. European rabbit, yeah. So the big rabbits, yeah, 2.5 kgs, and the leaderboard rabbit at the moment is 2494. So I'm guessing 2.5 is the very, very animal max. Oops, I think that might have been another one. Sometimes the dust rolling by looks like a rabbit as well. So, yeah, I mean, I spent a lot of time looking at the fur variation ones because I wanted to make sure that I knew what I was looking at. Especially a lot, you know, a lot of these animals we don't get in New Zealand. We get whitetail, but they're right down in the bottom of the South Island. So, you know, what I'm trying to say is, if you're not used to the animals, you don't know really what colour they can come in. And, you know, like I say, the first turkey I ever saw and shot was the albino one, so I'm kind of lucky that I did actually do a little bit of study and research on the different animals and what for further variations they come in. So, of course, I hosted a goat shooting comp on this map. Oh, that'd be 2 weeks ago now, 3 weeks ago, and it was really good fun actually. I didn't get to compete in it myself. I was in Norway, but there were some absolute monster goats shot, and everybody did really well. It was great. There was bound to be a rabbit out here somewhere now, but it'll be hiding. Yeah, we did really well, and it'd be interesting actually to see what the limits are for the different horn variations. I think 400 is the max for the HT, the horizontal twist ones, which are your big scoring ones. And I'm gonna guess about 280, maybe 300 for the vertical twist. I'll have to look this up again. Yeah, obviously they don't. And then the ibex style seems to be about, no wait, 250. Yeah, maybe I'm getting those two mixed up around the wrong way. Well, you know, the problem here is that they've probably come out a burrow that I can't see into. You're supposed to wait 2 to 4 minutes. Is roughly when they come in and out of the rabbit holes, but there we go. Oh, he thinks he sees me again. So at least they are still there. So I got confirmation the other day too, actually, that the same rabbits do come back out the holes. I thought maybe they just respawn new ones in there, but I shot one in the chest. It didn't die. It went into the hole, and I waited and I waited, and it came back out with the bullet mark still in the rabbit. So I wish I'd done that earlier, because true to my albino form, I actually saw a white rabbit. I can hear another one. A white rabbit running. Where's that rabbit? Across here one day when I was checking my goat feeders, and I didn't do anything about it. I thought, oh, by the time, you know, I get my gun and go back, it'll be gone, because for some reason I assumed that you'd just never see them again. Yeah, wascally wabbits. There's that Elmer Fudd, isn't it? Alright. My undiagnosed ADD is kicking in, and I'm gonna have to move on soon. Because those goats were so close, I'm gonna leave the blind here. Because pulling it down's got a 100-meter spook radius, and I really don't know how close they are. So we'll go across, have a look at the if we can find those goats, and then I'll boost across to one of my maps, and that'll be about us. So we've nearly been going an hour now. Oh, I'll give this fox a go. He can't see me. So it'll be just another wounded fox out there probably. I'm really not sure how well this gun, you know, yeah, I think they just need to pop it up a little bit. Making it so you have to shoot things accurately is fine, but, you know, I mean, I took a long shot on that one before, so that was my risk, but you know, you want to make it so the bullets actually are kind of a little bit, oh, I don't know, they talk about ethical killing in this game. It's a computer game, but, you know, some people probably said, oh, I don't know how you shoot a goat with a 22. Well, I don't know how you shoot a fox in this game with a .17, and yeah, it just doesn't seem to do much to them. Oops, wrong gun again. That'll definitely do something to it. Where are you, little rabbit? He's tucked in behind that bush there. Is that him there? Oh, there he is. Female again. Oh, bush to bush. You hear him thumping? That's that warning sign they do. Oh wow, is that a black fox? Oh, are you... wait. Oh no, it's the... it's not the silver tip, I don't think. It's very black though. I think it's the... I can't remember the variation called on it. I'm so torn, I need rabbits, but that fox... yeah, no, it's not a silver tipped one, it's the other... Oh, name escapes me at the moment. Damn you, rabbit. Here we come back out. Alright. See, like, where should I shoot this thing? I'd go about there in the chest. Anyway. It's got quite a good score on it. Oh, at the mercy of it now. Have to wait till it comes back into view again. Which you'd hope in this blind. You'd hope. It's not going to be able to... Here it is. Alright, I'm just going to try and execute this thing before it spooks. Oh, on the spot. If I had a... even the... oh, what is that gun called? The over and under shotgun in this, but my brain's having a huge explosion. 20. Yeah, that's not the real one. Alright. Nope, we've done enough of the rabbits today. Alright. I can come back at my own time. I don't waste yours. Right. Those goats are by the watering hole over here. I shouldn't really be running. They spook so easy, but there we go. Male one. So, it's about there. I get some height. In this game, especially in bush ranges, any height you can get. This makes such a huge difference. So maybe the key with that new gun is just to make sure you're close enough with the foxes, which I don't know if you've hunted them lots, can be a bit tricky sometimes. I didn't stop to see where I shot that fox actually, sorry. Guess you can go back and pause it, eh? The power of the internet. So for you guys that haven't been to Australia, this is it's not, the whole place doesn't look like this. They've actually got quite nice big rain. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Rainforests and yeah, they got very varying terrain. Lots of nice big gum forests, and they've actually got some of the tallest trees in the world. The mountain ash tree, which is a type of eucalyptus that gets to 117 meters, I think, which I think is not quite as tall as the big Californian redwoods. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head here, which these are the things I sort of should know. I've been an arborist for 16 years. I'm going to try and make... Oh, Jesus. That's pretty close. Alright. Oops, wrong gun. Alright, we're going to crawl into this thing. Yep. 13 minutes left in it. I don't... Oh yeah, I have shot a goat with this yet. It's funny, this is, well, one of my first big guns. I've actually got the 340 as well, but with a magazine in it. I started off shooting everything with a 300. That's a fantastic gun, but as soon as I got more rounds to use, I stopped being so accurate. It's pretty funny. So I today have made a conscious effort just to slow my shooting down a little bit, and like in real life, and make sure that my shots count. I don't really care too much about stats in this game. It's about having fun. You want to try and run around. Oh my, there we go. Well, I shouldn't miss this one. The albino goats, I have no idea how to tell the difference between they need to like tone the normal goats down or something, because I shot one the other day that was glowing like luminescently, and I was like, oh, that's got to be one. Nope. Like, look at that. How white that is. Goats aren't that white. That's dirty things. About the colour of those long parts of them. That's the colour there. I'll probably check this one out and find out it's an albino. Yeah. Alright, we're going to travel to my tent and we'll have a quick look there. I'm going to go... I usually go up through here, have a look there, check out the hog feeder, and then come back across that way. But sometimes coming up this way and across is quite good too. It's just a 50-50. You get good vision that way or that way, depending which way you go. So it's a bit of a gamble. I think we'll go down the river today. Anyway, let's give it a go. Ooh, red kangaroos. So, he's really, really close. Whenever you go to your tents, it's a good idea to duck down, especially if it's not the start of the hunt, because the amount of things that I've just had, like right on my tent, it's pretty ludicrous, especially if you've got your tent in a good position on the maps. So, the biggest problem here is this roo, when they spook, they go for an eternity. I don't know if I can shoot the roos with a 308 or not. There they are. And the herds, or whatever you want to call them. So we're just going to slip on by these, hopefully. I'll probably just spook them. So yeah, you get this massive field of view from walking up on these, and it's really good. There go the kangaroos, and they're going in the right direction-ish. Back that way would have been better, but it's okay. Oops, need to run. So we're going to head between those two gaps in the rock, or between that gap and between the two rocks. That's what I'm trying to say. Here's the path I take. What was I talking about? Yeah, there's the huge, absolutely huge vision from up here. I'm gonna guess it's probably nearly the best in the game. It's a bit of a don't quote me on that type scenario, but especially if you put a tower or something up here, you know, you can really see pretty damn far. Actually, maybe some of the timber gold fields. I think it's probably higher. Those cliffs sort of pretty vertical in a lot of places, and you can see quite far down. But obviously lots of trees and things like that, so a bit of a trade-off. So because we got that kangaroo call just before, I'm probably not actually going to get another one till probably at least over there, depending on what's around. Obviously, I might not get anything at all. I tried to go around that a couple of times, and you can actually die falling off that beast, so don't really want to waste my first aid kits. I have still not been charged by a hog in this game yet. Apparently it happens. Been charged by bison lots, and they just don't give up. They try and run away, and they just keep coming for you. So easiest thing to do is either shoot them, but I don't always have the right caliber on me, or yeah, just let them run you over and then they run away. So yeah, one really big key I'd highly recommend, especially if you're new, is to study those, you know, and the animal, where the animal organs are in your trophy harvest screen, because they're very accurate. in games where you shoot them, obviously is where you're going to hit, and you want to be. I really wouldn't recommend headshots, like especially if you're an arcadey type player. You know, headshots are the cool thing to do, but in this game, yeah, you can, but you know, like you actually have to hit the brain in this game if you hit the skull, because like if you really think about an animal's skull, it's very long. It takes a long time to. There's actually not a lot. There's just a tiny little brain in them. Obviously, it's going to mess them up, but yeah, for that insta kill, you got to hit the brain, and that requires quite a bit of study to see in the head whereabouts the brain is. So from behind or from straight on's not too bad. Alright, so enough of me talking about where to shoot things. My feed is down here somewhere, there it is, and there's a pig. Oh, there's a roo too. So the red ones are the males, just if you don't know, grey ones are the females. That pack we had back there were, was it a pack of kangaroos? I don't even know, swarm? Yeah. Alright, so there's, looks like there's only one pig at my feeder. I swapped this one out, same place for a goat's feeder sometimes, or but there was a multiplayer challenge on recently, and he wanted to have a bang. So this isn't going to be a long hunt. Ah, that's interesting. The other side of that, there's a whole lot of pigs, I think. Yeah, pretty much just wanted to show the new rifle, the the .17, and just show you a little bit on the rabbits, what it's like on the foxes. Wouldn't recommend it for long shots. Wait for them to come nice and close. Whether you can get close to the fox, it's another. Another thing. I think these are just, well, I know they're just trash, but got one more feeder left to do. I want to know why the Oreo pigs are not classed as a rare. I've seen 2, I think, and I've seen 2 rares, so I don't think they're any more common or something, or maybe I've just been unlucky with them spawning. So the last place we'll check is just down by this other feeder I've got down here. Sometimes you see massive herds of goats here. Yeah, and then we'll wrap the video up there. So, well, I guess I don't know if you like this video. Let me know in the comments. Any suggestions, things like that you want to see. Anything at all. Was that a male? I don't even know. It wasn't impressive. We don't care. Look, here we go. So, with the goats, because of the render range there, I just wait a little bit. The big ones always come in first. You know what I mean about the glowing goats? Like, that is just absolutely fluorescent. I think this one is by itself though. Oh, the other thing we've got to think about actually is the feeder. This isn't worth shooting, it's not a big one. This is probably the albino. The elusive albino. But you wouldn't know. They could at least make their nose and the eyes red, like on the whitetail. So yeah. Alright, we're gonna get a bit of a wiggle on. If anybody knows how to tell the difference between the white and the albino goats, please let me know, but I'm nearly 100% sure it's just luck, which is a bit stink to be honest, but whatever, it is what it is. And yeah, there we go, he's gone. So that's what I mean, they're pretty flighty, like, you know, what are we, probably 150 meters away there or something, and he can see me. So they're very sharp. Not so good with smell, but if they can see you, then there's a good chance they will. Alright, I should be able to see into my feeder soon. Be nice to finish the video off with a good sized hog, maybe a bit of a trophy shot. The jokes we can pose next to it with the 1.7. Oh yeah, there we go. So out in the open though. Where am I looking? Messy map at the moment. Oh, even further forward than that. So I recommend hog feeders. Yeah, goat feeders not so much. Apparently after talking to some people I've just been unlucky with them, but yeah, there might be one or two there maybe sometimes. That's about it really. So not worth it, especially when you can just walk around and you'll usually find a good sized herd. There's bound to be some somewhere on the map here, but not actively looking for them. So yeah, look, here we go. Right. So they are just coming into it. So we were going to have to wait here a little bit, unfortunately. Sometimes you get here and they're just all here. Other times it seems to be the game mechanics that you turn up and then they're wandering in. I've never really camped let's just sit here. I've never really camped a feeder before. I just come in, check them and leave. I sort of did try once and I wasn't happy with the size of the pigs and I waited and then they just wandered off and I was like, well, maybe something's going to come back. That one's not too bad, but not massive. Oh, look at this one. That is an absolute stonker. Oh, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. This kangaroo's going to block my shot now. Need him to turn sideways, not behind the... this one here. Come on, you're going to have to turn side on to me at some stage. So yeah, anyway, no, I can't be bothered talking about what I can be, but got more important things at the moment. It's getting this monster. Alright, he's going to move sideways. Here we go. Wish me luck. Oh, I hit him, and I thought that was a lung shot. I don't know if that's the same one or not. No, let's go and find out. Might have been too low actually, but their heart's very low on the pig. So I'm going to run after him and have a look. I hope I haven't messed this shot up, especially not on my first video. Probably should go a little bit higher and maybe a little bit further back, but like I say, I don't even think I'm shooting skill 2 on this gun yet, so it's got a little bit of wobble on it, and I probably just paid the price for that, but we'll see. Those are probably the longest tusks I've seen. I think it might be a new Trophy Lodge edition. This is where I got the albino from the other day, this feeder here. So it's cranking them out. Oh! Uh-oh, I think I missed it. How could I miss it? It's not possible. Which one is it? You know what? I think I missed it. Surely I didn't miss it. There it is. Phew! Intestines. Alright, so... not bad, but obviously not a long shot. Oh, I'm just relieved to see I actually hit it, because now I've got at least a chance that it's going to be alright. It's going to be alright! So again with the hogs, oh, you can really chase them for ages. Ages and ages and ages, unfortunately. So, yeah. I'll probably just fast forward this for you, and we'll see you at the end of it. There's it there. Look at all this sign. Ruse. Oh, a pack of ruse. So it's a biggie. 205, I think 210's the biggest. Oh, I might be getting mixed up with the wild boars now, I think. Oh, I think that might be him there. He's not dead, so I'll just crawl up to this and put a better shot in him. What do we got? Oh, yeah, pigs have got good noses. Hopefully he's still here. It's actually kind of strange that I can get this close. Usually they just keep running. Hey, the grass is annoying in this game. I just have to hope that, as grass is in real life, but at least in real life you can push it down in front of you and track backwards and flatten it all behind you as well, so you got a bit of a clear shoot in front of you. We're here, they're all springy and they spring back up. Alright. I don't think this is the pig. That is not the pig, it's another pig. Just double check, but yeah, that ain't the pig. It's not too bad, that one, but yeah, he doesn't agree. I'm almost sure that other one was the pig, so I might have actually freaked him out. And he's fled again, which would make sense. I should have had a go at taking a shot, but with this, my shooting skill on this game, it's just not worth it really. With this gun, sorry. Look how close you can get to this pig, and I couldn't get close to the other one. Oh, actually it's fallen over up here. There we go. So, we got our pig. Female complaining about it. Oh, that's pretty big, I think. 1153. I don't know if that is a record for me. I'd have to go back and have a look in the lodge. I don't think it is, sadly, but those are some pretty big tusks. So, as per usual, Well, the trophy shot. Where did I hit him? It was on the other side, wasn't it? There isn't even the hole in it anymore. Right, let's roll this pig over. Right, what did I say for jokes? We'll get this one out. And what do we go for? I got some new. Should we be looking off romantically into the distance? No. But we probably actually want to use the. Oh yeah, it's nice with the. Hey. You just sit there for a second. I don't think I like that pose. Sorry, I'm a bit fussy about this. And now, there we go. Shaky. And that'll do, donkey. I don't really like the new filters. They kind of accentuate. I've hardly ever used them, to be honest. The glacier one was good for that albino pig. It makes everything look white. That warmth isn't too bad in the sun, but it kind of doesn't get the features properly. Salt and pepper, push it. You know what? I'm gonna go with the warmth. That tusk looks a bit weird, but that's okay. No, I'll check first. Anyway, I'm TreeKiwi, or TK. Hope to see you around the forums. Come and see my trophy lodge. I'm gonna keep it open on Sunday, I think, for viewing. And I hope to see some of your trophy lodges. I'm looking forward to it. If you like, please subscribe, leave some comments. Love to know your feedback. Yeah, let me know what you thought of it all. Cheers, bye.